So again, we are here for Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice from Software. Alright, so what did we do last time we played Sekiro, which was Saturday of last week? And what are our plans today? Well, Saturday of last week, let's see. You know, I don't know. I want to say we dropped Genichiro. And we dropped the Canvas Monkeys. But I don't remember if that was Saturday of last week or if that was some other day. I think that was Saturday of last week. And we also took out 2 mini-bosses. And we used one of our ninjutsu techniques to brainwash a giant to take down the really hard Naginata-wielding mini-boss. So that may have been... last time we played, but for those who have the YouTube channel, you'll know because you'll just watch this video right after the previous video. So you'll know exactly the order of events. But yeah, we're getting better in Sekiro. And I have been playing some Sekiro off stream since then, over the past couple days, just to try to keep my skills sharp and to get them sharper, so that once we dive back in on a stream day, maybe we can make some faster progress, and maybe I won't die as much. So here's to hoping. I also managed to get some more skills off stream, and I'll show those off as well. Let's start logging in. I managed to upgrade some prosthetic armaments, and I also got that skill that we were saving up for as well. I also got a lot of money bags. I just kept running through the first parts of the game over and over again. Just trying to get better at the basics. You know, attacking, deflecting, countering. And I actually learned something during the editing process yesterday. Which was when those like little... I wish you could like reread them. I wish you could go like in the game someplace and look at them again. But apparently when you deflect a move, you can instantly counterattack. And that's not something I knew before. Now apparently it is, because I read it and I reread it while I was editing the first stream of Sekiro yesterday. But like that's something I totally forgot about. I must have just like read it and it just like... I want to say like when in one ear and out the other, but that doesn't really pertain to reading, that expression there. But that's essentially what happened, so I had no idea about that. So that's kind of cool. I also talked to the trainer guy a little bit. And as soon as I interacted with him, he was like, hey, what's that sword on your back? And I didn't want to engage in any new dialogue with him, story-related, so I just backed out. But I want to talk to him about that and see if he has anything new to say. Also, thank you everyone for sticking here through the ads. And let's get back to the chat. Trima says, I had a chill day. How about you? Any nice food? Well, I had a nice breakfast. So, some bacon, an egg, grits, a croissant, and a bit of tea. That was my meal for yesterday. And Short is here. Welcome in, Short. I like the cute waving bear emotes. They kind of remind me of Care Bears. And Fusion is also here. Welcome in, Fusion. How are you doing? Fusion says, hello. Won't be here long as I'll be lurking. Tarkov wipe days today. Alright, Fusion, have fun with Tarkov. Fusion has also redeemed, hello, I'm new to stream. Well, welcome in, Fusion, for the very first time again. And Fusion redeems Hydrate as well. Something else I get to try today. I ran out of my root beer flavor packets, but I have some new ones. It is a See if I can... There we go. It's cherry flavored. So I'm not that big. I haven't traditionally been that big on cherry flavor anything. For those who don't know the story, my first medicine that I ever remember taking as a child was a cherry flavored liquid medicine, and it was horrible. And that has scarred me for my life of never wanting anything artificially cherry flavored ever again. But sometimes I do taste something that's supposed to be cherry flavored, and I really like it. Like, I really like cherry flavored Slurpees. So, will this be more like medicine cherry? Or more like Slurpee cherry? I don't know. We're about to find out. Cheers, Fusion. Smells cherry-y. It tastes a bit like a cherry hard candy. Interesting. Okay. Which isn't bad. Short's like, I'm with you, dude. I can't stand artificial cherry either. Cherry Coca-Cola tastes so good. That I agree with, Grim. Short says, I think as long as your posture isn't super built up. What do you mean by that, Short? You're probably replying to something I said, but I don't remember what I said anymore. Trimo says, sus sword. Alright, let me pop in my earbuds here. Short says, yeah, while you were talking about counterattacks after deflecting. Oh, that you can... That after deflecting you can immediately counter? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been doing that at all. What I've been doing is I just go into attack and I try to memorize with each specific enemy how many times I can attack before they just sort of get tired of blocking on their own and just try to attack me through my own attacks. And so I'll attack them that amount -1 to make them attack me on purpose so that I can deflect it to further wear down their poise bar so that I can go in to get a critical attack. Okay. So, let's review what we've accomplished so far. We have our prosthetics. We have the magnetic shield, which we can spin while it's out to deflect attacks. I have the standard loaded axe to break shields and to help wear down poise. You can see we do have the death sword there. As far as our skills, the last one I purchased was the prosthetic art, Emma's Medicine Aroma. So that's going to increase the healing effects of recovery items even more. And the next one I thought to save up for. I'm kind of conflicted. Maybe you all can give me some advice here. I either want to get Ichimonji Double, and then right after that, the Ashina Cross. And I'm probably not going to use the double. I might use the cross. But the reason why I'm thinking this path is because when we got to the Serpent Shrine, we talked to the guy who gave us the Ashina Arts skill book. And he's like, oh, you still haven't learned, like, I'm guessing, like, a full set of skills. Like, we haven't learned all the Ashina Arts, all the Temple Arts, stuff like that. He's like, oh, you haven't learned all that yet. Well, keep training. And so, like, maybe if we have learned all the skills, maybe he'll give us, like, another skill book. Or maybe he'll just give us a cool, like, reward or something. I don't know. But if I don't go this route, then what I was thinking instead is to start on the Temple Arts and invest 2 points in there just to see what these two abilities are. And even, I mean, I guess something else we could do is just stick to what we know and go for Chasing Slice and then Mid-Air Prosthetic Tool. And I don't even know if I'll use these two things here. But I do want these. I definitely want these. So Sculptor's Karma Blood and Sculptor's Karma Scars. So it's kind of like invest a lot of points to get kind of what you want. I think that's one. I think that's either 2 or 3, and that's 2 and that's 3. So that's going to be a lot of points just to get these things. Or we can just finish off the Ashina arts, or we can start the temple arts. So... And Corporal Nim is here. Welcome in, Corporal Nim. How you doing? Tengu doesn't care which tree you master. He just wants one. Okay. Short says, Double Ichi is super useful for posture build, and it restores your posture. I haven't used the Ashina Cross, so I can't speak for that. Okay. Well, then based off what Nim and Short are saying, I think we'll just stick to finishing off the Ashina arts. So we shall save up 3 points for the Ichimonji double. Right now we have 0. And then as far as prosthetic upgrades, we're just trying to just knock stuff out that's sort of...
You need
anything
something?
that we can do. You can see we already have a lot of upgrades here. The next one we can kind of maybe do is... Spiral Spear, I think it's called. But we need 3 more scrap magnetites. I did get one off of a blue-robed samurai at Ashina Castle, but I don't know how rare that is. Aside from that, though, that's the only other thing we can really upgrade. We don't have the materials for anything else. So that takes adamantite scrap. I've never encountered that in the game before. Fulminated Mercury, same thing. Haven't seen it yet. More adamantite scrap. And then it looks like Pine Resin Ember. I haven't seen that either. So, whatever we get the materials to upgrade first is what we're going to upgrade.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Oh, such a nice guy. All right. So let's talk to the trainer guy over here. We also have a lot of money, I think. Yeah, we have 1,677 money. And I would totally buy more money bags, but I think I've bought all his.
Hey there, friend. Still have some business with me?
And again, that was just from running back and forth through the beginning of the game, just practicing over and over again to get better. If you know of any other merchant that has money bags I might not be remembering, let me know and I'll go and I'll try to buy some from that merchant. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say now.
That sword on your back, what is it?
Seems concerned. Tell him of the Mortal Blade.
The Mortal Blade? What? It's real? You don't suppose you could use it to end this curse of mine?
Oh, I do not wish to kill you.
No.
But...
No. I see. I can't force you to do it. But please, I beg of you, think it over, will you? I'll be here if you change your mind.
Oh!
Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
I feel like if I kill him, I'll get something good. But at the same time, maybe I should keep him alive for a different reason. Like, maybe later on down the line, I don't know, maybe someone in the game will talk about him specifically, and then we can come and deliver him a message, and then maybe he'll, like, give us something. I don't know. I guess I'll keep him alive for now. Maybe we'll kill him at the end of today's stream. Okay, so Yeah, the last time we ended, it looked like we have two different routes that we can go. We can either go through... It looks like we can head in one direction and go to maybe a village that's being guarded by Snake Eyes at the Poison Pool area. Or we can go to... He was talking about, like, he needing two different items. You know what? I don't remember anymore. Let's go talk to Kuro. Kuro asked us for 3 items, and we got one, which was the sword. But then we need 2 other things. I think we need a stone and a flower. And I don't remember where those items are.
My lord, the incense burner.
You smelled it? What did you think?
I did. The smell was reminiscent of sawdust, but also it smelled faintly of sakura flowers.
Oh, so you smelled it too. I felt the scent was much like sakura flowers, but slightly different. What is it, Wolf?
That scent. It reminds me of something.
You've smelled it before.
I believe so. But I can't remember where.
Now that you mention it, Lady Emma said that once long ago, there was a sakura tree to the rear of the castle. Perhaps that is relevant to our search.
Oh. Well, thank you. Maybe I can have a word with Emma now.
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
The sakura tree behind the castle.
You mean the Everblossom? It is a sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from his homeland.
So it's a sakura tree from the Divine Realm.
Yes, it's quite a mysterious one at that. It was constantly in bloom, even outside of spring. However, the Everblossom no longer exists. It withered away.
Why?
There was a person who cut off a branch and took the flowers from the tree. Without its flowers, the Everblossom was unable to survive. Eventually, the entire tree was lost. Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met. Goodbye.
Okay. I don't remember where this goes. Oh, now I do. This goes back to the dilapidated temple. Okay. So it looks like we have 2 different directions. I guess one is to the back of Ashina Castle for the flower, or something that will lead us in the direction of the flower. And then the other is maybe to the bottom of the poison pool for a village into stone. Could be. Grim says, which maiden is your favorite from all the Souls games? Emma? Melina? Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 3 Firelink maidens? Who's Melina? Oh, Elden Ring. I would say none of those. I would say, well, I don't know. It's either Dark Souls 2, Shanalot, or the Maiden in Black from Demon Souls. And both of them share qualities with one another. Besides, well, actually, Melon isn't blind. But both have sort of childlike quirks to their character that I like. Like when you're not paying attention, sometimes you'll find them sitting down, kind of like kicking their feet back and forth. And they sound a bit aloof in their talk to you. Sort of like their mind is elsewhere. They're concerned with more important things. Probably one of those two. Trimo likes the doll from Bloodborne. I was thinking about the doll. The doll is really good, but my favorite character in Bloodborne is Lady Maria. Granted, the doll is sort of Lady Maria, but she isn't quite the same. Scormy says, I always really loved the Maiden in Black from Demon Souls, but I would probably say the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3. Just because I think it's so cute how she reacts to you if you gesture to her. LOL. That's true too. Yes, yes indeed. Demon Souls has one. I'd probably teeter more towards Dark Souls 2. I also like the humor of Dark Souls 2, like from Shanalot, where it sounds like she doesn't expect much from you. Or it sounds like she's saying bad stuff to you, but it's not really meant to be bad. Like, oh, would you like to progress in the world? Then go seek out misery. Misery is what you want. I'm like, that's kind of dark. But like, what she means to say is go find hardship, because the hardship will make you stronger and it will allow you to pass through the gate to the castle where the end game is. So, like, when you know what she's saying in context, it makes more sense. But if you take it kind of out of context, it just sounds funny. Yes, Bloodborne and Demon Souls. And speaking of our PC pals out there, when might you all be hopping on to Demon Souls and Bloodborne? We're getting better. The goddess says, I was going to say Dark Souls 3 Maiden as well for the same reason. Grim says, I'll probably play those either when they get ported to PC or until I buy a PlayStation. Yes, I do hope they get ported to PC soon. It's like companies always want to make money, It's like PlayStation. If you want to make money, you know, just throw those games on PC. There you go. Oh! I mistimed it. I can understand why Sony doesn't throw out Bloodborne, like, remastered yet on PC. I think they really are waiting for Bloodborne 2. And then they'll release Bloodborne Remastered to restore interest in Bloodborne. But the Demon's Souls remake... Why do you have to keep the Demon's Souls remake off PC? I highly doubt we're ever going to see, like, a Demon's Souls 2. I mean, we could. But I don't envision that happening. What? What is that? I think me landing on the piece of stone right there interrupted the stealth kill. Fight back! Should have fought back. This is good warm-up. Oh, I forgot to. Keep forgetting they exist. There's two enemies I keep forgetting to kill. It's like they're close, so why not? Grim says, part of me hopes Sony buys FromSoft. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Part of me would like that. Part of me would be very nervous about that. If they buy FromSoft, I hope it's just to provide them with financial support. But I hope they take a very hands-off approach. And they allow FromSoft to just kind of do whatever they want to do. Which they might, because they kind of did that with Bungie, before Bungie really messed up. They let them do that with Destiny, too. So I can envision, you know, Sony just sort of letting From Software do their thing. But if Sony tries to take over and they start making different suggestions about how they want FromSoft to like tweak their games, oh, that would be horrible. Grim says, dude, for sure, that's literally just easy money if they poured it over Bloodborne. Yeah, everyone wants Bloodborne. Like, even I want Bloodborne on PC. I would never play it on PC, because I've already played it on PS4. But I know that there's a lot of people out there that are fans of Souls games, and they're not going to go buy a PlayStation. And it's not necessarily even a money thing. It's like, why would I want to go spend money on a console that I'll literally only play, like, maybe a handful of games on? Like, that just makes sense to me. It's more about being, like, fiscally responsible. So, you got a PC, it can do pretty much everything. Just play it on your console. Or your PC, I mean. So yeah, I hope for everyone else's sake, for all the PC Souls fans out there, that they eventually get those games ported over. Trima says they already own Bloodborne, though. Yes, they do. PlayStation owns the Bloodborne IP, but PlayStation does not want to port the game to PC yet. Why? Who knows?
I know.
But they just don't. But I do think it's because Bloodborne 2 is one of the projects that From Software is working on. And maybe a year out from the release of Bloodborne 2, that's when they'll be like, okay, cool. Here's a trailer for Bloodborne 2, and to sort of, whet your appetites till then, we're gonna remaster Bloodborne 1 on PlayStation 5 and PC to run at least 1080p, 60 frames per second. And I think people would just eat that up.
Greetings. Thanks for your business, good sir. Go on, buy something.
You don't sell any more money pouches, do you? Or oh, he does. Nice. Sweet, I'll do that. Very nice. I could use some more scrap magnetites, though. Oh well.
Until next time, good sir. Come again soon.
I don't remember him having those money pouches before. And Mochavendia is here. Welcome in, Mochavendia. How are you doing? Mochavendia says Sony has bought 10% of the shares. Doubt it'll affect FromSoft or Bandai. It's for the anime stuff from what I've read. That would be kind of cool if it turns out like that Sony wants FromSoft to sort of work in conjunction with other companies to make like a Souls anime. Dude, that would be epic. A Bloodborne anime, a Dark Souls anime. The comics are already out there. All they have to do is just take the comic books and turn them into anime. Trimo says, the day Bloodborne 2 is announced, I'll cry. I'm sure many other people will as well. I mean, I love Bloodborne 2. Not Bloodborne 2. I love Dark Souls 2. That's my favorite Souls game. But realistically, we're never going to get a Dark Souls 2 2. But a Bloodborne 2, I could see that happening. And Bloodborne is my second favorite Souls game. Lady asks, is there any indication From is working on Bloodborne 2, or are we speculating? Don't play with my emotion. We're speculating. They have said that they're working on multiple projects right now, but we don't know what those projects are. So now we know what one of them is. We know that one of them is Elden Ring Night Rain. Oh. But outside of Night Rain, we still don't know what they're working on. Oh, there you are. So, some might be new IPs. Or some might be sequels to games that we're already aware of, like Bloodborne. Oh yeah, so you already done with your bike riding, lady? To 15 more minutes of bike riding. Lady goes hard. Come on. There you go. And we'll skip ahead a little bit. Much of it says, hope to God Sony doesn't get their grubby paws on the Soul series. Terrible times with the microtransactions. I mean, I don't know. Has Sony gotten worse with the microtransactions? That I don't know. Like, is that something that they've been bad with in the past? Oops. I meant for that to be a jump. Oh, I'm stuck. Ooh. Oh. I wasn't sure if I just strafed it, if he'd still be able to hit me. I don't know what that giant's issue was. He should have saw me. I don't know how that didn't trigger. Not that I'm complaining. Or online Souls, where you can buy the best looking armor. I mean, you know there would be people to do that, though. Like, you know that people would spend that money on a Soul, especially if Sony dropped, like, an MMO. Sony used to be in the MMORPG business. They owned EverQuest. That was Sony Online Entertainment, and then they just ditched it. Like, it was broken off, and I think it became its own company called Daybreak Studios. But, I mean, who knows? The Souls IP is really big. Sony might want to get back into MMOs. And I could totally see them having FromSoft work on, like, a Dark Souls MMORPG.
Care to purchase an offering?
And if that happens, I mean, I can definitely see people investing.
May the departed rest in peace.
Even if they just go in there and drop a purely cosmetic armor, like the armor of Gwyn, or, you know, any, like, boss armor from the other Dark Souls games, even if they're purely cosmetic, even if they don't boost your stats at all, people will buy them. In fact, more people would probably buy them in a Souls MMO than in any other MMO. Because Souls players care more about fashion Souls than they do about stats. They'll just be like, I don't need to wear good armor. I just need to not get hit. And so long as I don't get hit, I'll be fine. Grim says, I want a sci-fi Souls game. That would be really cool. Yeah, that would be sick. I mean, we can hope, we can hope. I want a sci-fi Souls game, and I want a, I want a sci-fi Souls game, and I want a contemporary Souls game. Though I really have no idea what a contemporary Souls game would look like. Sony has the online game bug? Yeah. They're the only two enemies right there that I never mess with on this run. Those little guys are just way too hard for me. Even with a strong axe prosthetic, they still outclass me. Yeah, Sony has been all about live service lately. And, I mean, hopefully they're sort of learning the error of their ways. Because a lot of their live service projects have gone belly up. Not necessarily that they've been canceled, but just they're not performing up to expectations. You know, when it comes to every game manufacturer, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, they all kind of have the sort of games that they're known for. And traditionally, I have to go further. That's fine, let's do this first. Traditionally, PlayStation is known for their single-player experience games. Xbox is typically known for their shooters, like Gears and Halo. PlayStation is known for its action-adventure single-player experiences, and Nintendo is known for its family-friendly games. And if they want to branch out into other areas, that's fine. But, like, just be aware that that's what your market is. And so when you try to create something that goes against what people expect from you, you know, at least at the beginning, don't expect there to be a big audience. What? Whatever. Well, this will give me some more time to catch up on chat. Grim says cough, Concord, cough. Not just Concord, but Destiny 2. Like, Destiny 2 underperformed. And that's when I think Sony said they're going to absorb Bungie into itself. Because they were expecting Bungie to do better with Destiny 2. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew that was, like, coming from Destiny 1, I loved Destiny 1. And then going into Destiny 2 at the beginning, I knew Destiny 2 was just... It felt a lot worse than Destiny 1. And, you know, Sony was probably in talks with Bungie to buy them out since the days of Destiny 1. Because these kinds of things typically take a long time to go through. So, you know, I can kind of understand them maybe hoping that Bungie could sort of turn Destiny 2 around, maybe create some other IPs, but it just wasn't working out. And Paradox is here. Welcome in, Paradox. How you doing? Paradox says, I mean, every game that Sony makes, there are no microtransactions. I think Sony will leave them alone and let them do their own thing. Fingers and toes crossed on that, Paradox. I hope so. And Concord bombed, it did. And Teaspoons is also here. Welcome in, Teaspoons. How are you doing? Teaspoons says, hi, Orfeo. How was your Christmas? Christmas went well, Teaspoons. How about you? Oh, he's facing this way now. That's fine. We can work with that. You get the jump on him here. There we go. But yes, I exchanged presents with my mother and sister in the morning, and then we went and shared a breakfast with one another. That was nice. Then I came back to do some editing on our first Sekiro video, and then from there took a nap. Then I woke up and I spent the rest of the evening in other people's streets. So I had a good day. How about you? I also got two things that I really wanted, and to some extent they were sort of to help improve different elements of our show. So you can see I'm wearing a pair of earbuds right now. It's orange, my favorite color. I really like these though. They have good sound. They're actually wooden earbuds. Wood and metal. With a bit of plastic. But yeah, sound quality is really nice on them, and I use these for my gaming consoles. And I have another pair of lower quality plastic ones that are kind of old. And I use those whenever I'm streaming directly from PC, so you may have seen me use those when I did the Game of the Year awards. I still have those. I'm saving those as a backup. But I got another pair of these, but they're all black this time, and I'm planning to just use those for my PC. That's just so I don't have to, like, switch cables around. I don't really like doing that. And so it's a holiday, why not, you know, make that little extra expense. And then the other thing I got was the GB Operator, which I'm happy about. GB Operator, I've talked about on stream before, allows us to play Game Boy Color, and I think I'm just going to use this item here. That'll be faster. Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. I can play those on PC. And since I can play them on PC, I can also stream them on PC. So we can finally start getting some Nintendo games on our channel. We haven't done any yet. So, yes, lots of fun there. Probably the first Nintendo games we'll be streaming. Well, actually, I guess they'll be Capcom, not necessarily Nintendo. Will be the Breath of Fire series for RPG Afternoons at some point down the line. I own Breath of Fire 1 and 2 on Game Boy Advance. So, yeah, we can start getting through the Breath of Fire series here. That's supposed to be a really, really good series. Alright, so far we've gone through all of the Ashina outskirts area. Let's go to Ashina Castle. I'm not going to go on the rooftops. We'll do castle. Maybe Old Grave. Great Serpent Shrine. I know of at least 2 mini-bosses we can fight, but I feel like they might be too hard. Snake Eyes we might be able to take out. Now that we have our mind-altering ninjutsu. We'll see. Let's try Ashina Castle first, then we might head there. Shimu says, less microplastics in your ears. Well, I like the idea of wood. I'm a fan of wood things. Like, wooden utensils. Anything that's just wood. I guess wooden cups. Okay. I'm also noticing some NPCs disappearing. That lady that was praying here isn't here anymore. I don't know where she went. Of the NPCs that we know about, or not NPCs, I'm sorry, of the mini-bosses that we know about, there is one in a dungeon-like area that we can get to very quickly, very easily. But you have to, like, you have to have Divine Confetti, and he can basically, like, 3-shot us. He's extremely strong. So I'm really not looking forward to fighting him. So I think we're going to save him for later, but Snake Eyes down near the Poison Pool area, I think we can take him on. Especially since we can mind control some of his troops. The hardest part about that fight isn't just that we're fighting Snake Eyes, but that we have to fight his troops as well. This guy's really hard for me. I hit Sokka right there to perform the Mikiri counter, and I guess I just mistimed it. last one wasn't even a Mikiri counter, it was just standard deflection. He's the only one so far I've sometimes gotten a Magnetite out of. Magnetite scraps. And I was hoping maybe he dropped some more, but oh well. And that's it over here. Oh boy. Alright, let's go to Snake Eyes. We'll see what lies beyond. Well, how close are we to a skill point? No, we're still really far from a skill point. We don't have that much money either. Alright, let's go ahead and hit up Snake Eyes. So he is... Ashina Depths. If I start from Poison Pool, that's the most direct route, but we'll still have to put up with a gunner. If we go with Ashina Depths, we can take out the gunner, but then... No, I think we'll start from Poison Pool. Oh, also something nice to announce. We are at 800 followers now on the Twitch channel. So that means a 12-hour stream is coming up. I think we'll probably do the 12-hour stream Saturday of next week. So for those of you in the Discord, look forward to our weekly, or our week at a glance for details on that. And Tukitsune is redeemed Hydrate. Very well. Looks like we also have an ad coming up in about half a minute. Should last about 3 minutes. And then we should have about an hour of uninterrupted stream time. During that 3-minute break, I will go and fetch myself another cup of coffee. Tukitsune says, hello, how are you doing? Doing well, Tukitsune, doing well. How about yourself? You need to drink water, I think. Very well. Cheers, Tukitsune. Alright, ad should be starting about now. So I shall step away, get myself another cup of coffee, and then we'll come back and try this mini ball. Burb. Okay, we're back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Alright, let's throw ourselves at this mini boss until we beat it. I have more faith in us beating this mini boss now, not because I've gotten better at the game. And we have been getting better. You saw my run through earlier. Those enemies were destroying us just a week ago. Now we're not doing too bad. But I think we stand a better chance now due to our, what is it called? Puppeteer ninjutsu? Puppeteer ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that manipulates the victim like a puppet. Costs spirit emblems to use. Activated after a backstab death blow. This technique temporarily forces one who should have fled this realm to remain. A puppet moves on behalf of its master, but its strings are destined to snap. And so if I can sneak up behind somebody, I don't know how I get that one. There's a lot of items in here I don't know how to get. I think the boss, that's not the boss. The mini boss is, you can't see the mini boss. Mini boss is on the other side of that statue that's leaning over. And there's two people there. But maybe if I can... Maybe if I can lure one of those two towards me around here and kill them, I can try to sneak up on maybe that one, brainwash him. Actually, he'll probably start trying to shoot that guy over there. It might be better to come from that direction, because if I come from that direction, I can drop down. I can kill that gunner, and then maybe I can try to drop down quickly after that, come this way, stealth up behind this guy, brainwash him, and then he'll just go crazy with that shotgun cannon he has and just murder everyone else. That might be the play. Let's try that. To Ashina Depths. Hello, Falcons. How are you doing? Falcon says, what up, Orfeo? I bought Elden Ring. Congratulations, Falcons. And I killed the first couple bosses. Game is huge. It is. I already miss Elden Ring. We beat Elden Ring 3 times on this channel, and I would have been fine playing it another 2-3 more times. It's such a big game. There's just so much stuff to do. It's so fun. So I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you're having fun with it. And yeah, you have a lot of great stuff to look forward to. In fact, I think I'll keep that under wraps for now. And Falcon says, this is how you have to play Sekiro. It's that stealth. Yeah. There are some times I can just run straight at an enemy and just slice him down, but the mini bosses in this game and some of the regular enemies, and definitely the bosses, you have to do whatever you can to win. And a lot of the time that requires stealth. Bagata says, Puppeteer Ninjutsu straight out of Shadow of Mordor. I've never played Shadow of Mordor. At one point I had a roommate, and I think he played that game back on his Xbox 360, and he really liked it. But I don't ever recall him using anything like that, but then I wasn't really paying that much attention. Trima says, I have an idea for a poll. How many coffees does Orfeo drink a day? From 1 to 4, from 5 to 8, from 9 to 12. Is that really something you want to do, Trimo? If so, we can make that poll happen. Falcon says, wow, I still need to beat Dark Souls 1. I got the Skull Lantern for the dark area. Nice. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is rough. It's rough because it's old. I feel it's a bit janky with its movements, but it is a lot of fun. We beat Dark Souls 1 on this channel 4 times. And, yeah. It was a good time. Every time. And we used different weapons every time we did it. The first time we used... Well, I'll be vague, because I don't want to give away any spoilers. But basically, the first time we did it, we used a longsword. Second time we beat it, we used an axe. Third time, we used a claymore. And then the last time we beat it, we used a greatsword. So, and every playthrough was fun. Falcon says, Ornstein and Smaug was tough. I'm using a longsword plus 10, lol. Oh, nice. Oh, well then you're quite a ways into the game. I've been using that weapon the whole time. Nice. Well, what we specifically used on our first playthrough was the Astora Straight Sword, which I wanted to roleplay a paladin, and so I really wanted to beat the game using a weapon that was innately imbued with the divine element. Like, you can't just get, I think, a longsword and just make it divine. But I knew the Astora Straight Sword was innately divine, and people did not recommend that I use that weapon. At the beginning of the game, they said it's okay, but sort of after Ornstein and Smough, it falls off in terms of power, because that's traditionally what special weapons in the Dark Souls games do. When you find them, they're really strong for when you find them, but then they don't scale very well as you upgrade them. So, like, towards the end game, you probably should switch over to something else, and I completely ignored that. And I beat the entire game using the Astora Straight Sword, and I absolutely loved it. Trimo says, do it. Alright, let us make the pole then. Let me scroll back up here. Okay. Pole, manage, is it pole? Oh, yes. Okay, new pole. How many coffees, on average, I'll just put AVG, do you think Orfeo drinks per day? I'll put a day. I ran out of space. I can't put my question mark at the end of the sentence. There we go, okay. And Trimo's options were 1 to 4, 5 to 8. I actually have to think about this. I'm not even sure what the answer is. 9 to 12. We'll make this a typical week. So in other words, typically when I do our special 24-hour streams, I'll drink a lot, but let's not factor that in. This is just going to be like a typical. And we'll let the poll go for 5 minutes. All right. The countdown has begun. If you do not see the poll and you wish to join it, maybe refreshing the stream would help. But yeah, plenty of time to enter it. Begottis, the T emotes, those are cute. Okay. So here's the area. Now if I'm right, that's the boss right there. That's Snake Eyes. And he's using like a rifle. There's a fog gate behind him. I don't think I've ever run that way, but I'm assuming that I can't exit this room until I beat him. Then we can go and see what's behind that fog wall. And I think he probably has 2 health bars, so even if we can brainwash everyone else in here to like wear him down once, we're still gonna have to finish him ourselves once. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so there's the guy we want to brainwash. Hopefully that guy won't start shooting over there. Hopefully he'll turn to the right and start shooting at the mini-boss. But first, we gotta take out this rifleman down here. I'm gonna try and be as stealthy as I can. I don't remember where the rifleman is. There he is, okay. Nope. Okay. Good. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. No! I was gonna try to sneak up behind him. Now it's too late. Oh, it was a grab! I didn't know it was a grab attack. I can't move! I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow, that was fast. That was so fast. I can't run in the poison. Ow! I'm dead again. Oh my goodness! Ugh! What happens if I just try to go for the fog wall? Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, just checking. This is so hard to pull off. It's like, it's normally hard to pull off, but to pull this off with all of his helpers just makes it like that much harder. Look at that. If it was just the mini-boss by himself, it would be hard. But to fight him along with 3 other people in a poison swamp area... Alright, let's try it again. Maybe I can speed it up if I take out the rifleman and then use the tree to jump over there. Maybe that would work. Now, as soon as I drop down, he's gonna see me. And there's not really anything I can do about it, and that kind of stinks. What if... Then crouch again. Okay. No! I almost had it. I almost had the sneak attack going. I almost had it. I'm dead again. I cannot fight in this poison. Like, I just can't do it. I can't move at all. Now I can. I don't know why at one point I couldn't. One point I couldn't. There we go. All right, my minion. Get him. No, where are you going? Foolish minion. He's not even fighting anyone that's of consequence. Why do you hate me, minion? Why do you hate me? Minion hates me. No! Oh, that was close. We're still in phase 1. Hit so hard. And I missed again. And now I can't dodge because I'm in the poison water. Yeah, let me get out of here. Alright, will you be good enough to help me with the mini-boss? Out of curiosity? Okay, so you'll actually help me. Okay, that's good. No! Why would you... I killed my own minion! Why would I do that? What was the point of that? Why? Why would they even give you that option? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, my minion. I don't know why my character wanted to kill you. I was gonna run it behind the mini-boss and try to pull off like a 5-hit combo, and instead I just killed my own minion. Alright, the poll is over. Let me think about my answer on that. How many coffees do I drink in the typical week? Well, on the days that I don't stream, which is 2 days out of the week, I drink either no coffee or 1 coffee a day. So I guess we'll average that out to like half a coffee. And then on the days I do stream, it depends. I'd probably say 2 to 3 cups of coffee per stream day. So on the high end, I guess on the non-stream days, we'll say like, I don't know, I guess half a coffee. On the stream days, out of 5, we'll round up. We'll say on my off days I drink 1, I guess. So that's, let's see, probably on average 2 times 7 is 14. I'd say like 2.5, 2 to 3 coffees a day. That would be my like average. Oh, and that's what no one voted for. That's funny. Yeah, I actually don't drink that much coffee. I drink coffee sort of frequently throughout the week, but I don't have that many cups per day. You thought it was way more? Nay. But God, this is interesting. I thought it would have been 4+. Now, during our 24-hour streams, I can have like 8 to 12 cups of coffee. But that's during a 24-hour. Outside of that, I don't drink that much coffee. This is my second cup. I have one more in the pot, so that'll be 3 cups for the day. I only brew coffee like right before I'm gonna stream. Okay. I kind of want to try this again, but at the same time, I already know that that minion, if I brainwash him, is going to run and attack those enemies over there, which is not what I want him to do. Like, they're not even aggro on me. I want him to attack the mini-boss, but it doesn't seem like he's going to do that. We can try it again, though. Maybe if I run towards the mini-boss, he'll see me do that, and he'll try to attack the mini-boss. And if that's the case, he's going to put a real hurting on the mini-boss. It stinks that he sees me so quickly. And now I'm in a tough spot. Now I'm basically dead. There's nothing I can really do anymore. Yeah. I die that quickly. It's crazy. But this is, I think, where I'm supposed to be. I hit the deflect button on that and nothing happened. The mini-boss doesn't even need to be here. It could be just me and this guy here. Like, the shotgun guy is enough to kill me. It's like I'm fighting 2 mini-bosses at the same time. That's probably why the rifle guy is here. If the rifle guy wasn't here, then I could just sneak down this way and brainwash him, and then have him fight the mini-boss. But with the rifleman being here, if I try to do that, the rifleman will see me, and he'll alert everyone else and start shooting at me. If I come from over there, which is the poison pool, one of those guys will see me, he'll alert the other one. I'll probably have to kill them both, and then I'll still have to deal with the rifleman, and I'll still have to deal with the shotgun guy, and I'll have to deal with the mini-boss. The only way I can think of doing this, and it wouldn't even work, is if I used shurikens to just, like, deal damage from range. And even then, I don't think that would completely work. One, because I'm not going to have enough shurikens to kill the mini-boss. And two, because the mini-boss also has a gun. As far as where else we could go, we could try the other undead mini-boss. But he can, I think he can two-shot me. It's extremely hard. And I can't sneak up on the mini-boss. At least I don't think I can. I mean, maybe if I came from the Poison Lake area, maybe I could take out those two without anyone noticing. And then try to slip behind that statue, and then I could try to perform one stealth kill on the mini-boss, but then I would still have to like, beat him down the rest of the way. What would happen if I just tried to sneak up behind the gunner, the rifleman, and brainwash him? What would he do? I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be much of anything. Like, he would cause some damage to some enemies, but I don't think any enemy would be hurt so significantly that they would die. But I mean, we could test it. We could see what happens. He just died. Okay. Now I'm gonna guess that dropping down from here, he's gonna see me. But we'll see what happens. He didn't. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Come on, guy, come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh! Oh, he died. The dodge ability on these guys. Okay, at least now there's no one around to help. What happened? What was that? I went to go like fire my, I guess I panned the camera too much. I went to go fire my grappling hook over to the tree and nothing happened. Probably because I turned the camera too much. Alright, at least now we can fight him without anyone else being here. What I might try to do now is just hide and stay hidden. His health will reset. But at least this way, maybe I can sneak up behind him and get in a free stealth kill. If I can stay hidden long enough. It'd be great if they got poisoned. I'm trying to get up there. Alright. Now maybe I'll get lucky. And they'll leave me alone. We have no revives left. We have 5 heals left. We're at full health, though. Oh. If the mini-boss forgets about us and we can sneak up and go for a stealth kill, then we might get a revive back. I don't know if this mini-boss is going to lose aggro, though. They can't see me, but they are really holding on to that aggro for a long time. I think I might just have to go down there and fight. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. This mini-boss is not losing aggro. Alright, alright. I just have to stay out of the poison water, because once I go into the poison water, I lose all maneuverability. That stinks. I hate the fact that they can do that. They can grab you through your melee attacks. The axe strat was not bad. I have one revive. No! Dodge! my goodness, that was so hard to get off that building. Oh! I'm stuck! Oh, I don't know how I didn't get shot there. Arg. Alright, I think I got a plan. It's not a particularly effective plan, but I think I have a plan. Okay. So this time, I think we're going to try to beat this mini-boss kind of the same way we beat Lady Butterfly. We're going to go down, we're going to kill the rifleman like usual. We're going to try to see if we can kill that person there. Maybe brainwash them, maybe not. I'm not really sure. But I kind of don't want to. And then fight the mini-boss. And then just try to spam the Shinobi Axe for poise damage. And then just sort of use that. If I can survive. Survival is probably the biggest thing here. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. There's no way I can fight both of them at the same time. I should have just selected to die instead. There's no way I can fight both of them at the same time. It's not possible for me. Now I'm dead. Womp womp, indeed, lady, indeed. Alright. I guess let's maybe try starting from the other way. That way we don't have to deal with the shotgunner. Maybe we can get around it that way. Go back to the poison pool. I very much dislike how there's basically too many bosses here. There's no way I can get close to that guy without him seeing me. And then once he makes an alert, that guy's going to turn around and see me, and then the shotgunner's going to turn around and see me. And they're probably going to get the attention of the boss at the same time. What if I jump on top of this roof? Well, mini-boss knows I'm here. What about the shotgunner? Shotgunner doesn't know yet. Okay, so maybe I can just fight the mini-boss. Oh! Oh, that was so close. Revive! Revive! I'm spamming revive! I'm spamming it! I'm spamming the button! I'm dead. I queued too many actions. I didn't get a chance to go in for the death kill thing. Erg. Tukatsuna says, I just knew that you can access in Dark Souls 2 the dragon memory in the Duke's Deer Freya boss arena. I'm surprised I didn't know that area. Yes. Not many do. I think the clue is that after you beat the boss, there's like a glowing red light. And you don't know what it means because you can't do anything with it. The game doesn't give you an option to do anything with it. And so I guess you're just supposed to file it away into unexplained things that you don't understand. And then once you get the memory, the Ashen Mist Heart, then maybe they thought you'd go back and give it a try. It's so missable, yeah. Oh, so much for getting on top of the statue. Heal! Oh my goodness. Heal. Heal again. Dodge. Attack. No, dodge! Oh, it's too late. I tried. Revive. Spamming revive button. Spamming it. Spamming it. Look how much she's lost already, and I have no axes left. Now I just die. There's nothing I can do. There's no way I can beat this person in a fair fight. They're way too strong for me. Dodge! And I'm dead. Oh. I guess I could try some of the other arts. I don't like the idea of using the Ichimonji because it has a long wind-up time. Mortal Draw might be okay, but I'm gonna burn through Spirit Emblems. I guess I'll try Ichimonji. Oops. Yeah, that is a really long time. We'll try it though, we'll see what happens. Try and fight him in here, away from the other enemies. Ah, hello Geist, how you doing? You hated this part? This is a rough area. You've got the poison swamp that obviously poisons you. Trying to heal right there. Oh my, heal! Oh my goodness, heal again! Now I'm dead. Yeah, this is a really hard area for me. I almost feel like I'm not supposed to be here yet because it's so hard. But I don't think that's the case. I think I am actually supposed to be here. Yeah, the poison swamp poisons you. It slows your movement speed. Makes it so that you can't dodge. You can sprint through it, but you can't dodge. There's a shotgunner in the middle of the map where the shotgunner for me is almost as hard to fight just by himself as the mini-boss. So it's almost like you have two mini-bosses in one area. The two soldiers on the left we can beat, but the mini-boss is just really hard. Chukasuna asks, what's the Ichimonji, like the white sword of Zoro in One Piece? I don't know. I don't know about Zoro's white sword in One Piece. I never got that far in One Piece. I read the manga for a bit, but I never got that far in the anime. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen the anime. Alright, try this again. I can take out these two now, which is kind of nice. Ow. Now that's weird. The mini-boss doesn't notice anything. Alright, we have an ad starting in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, but maybe this'll be the time that we beat her. Or him, or whatever. We come back, we'll try to sneak up, perform a stealth kill on the mini-boss, then we'll only have to wear them down one more time. We still have a revive and all 8 heals. So we're gonna try to use a mix of the Ichimonji and the Shinobi Axe to wear down Poise, and hopefully use that to defeat the mini-boss. So BRB, my friends, BRB. Looks like we still have about a minute left of ads. So I don't want to try the boss just yet. Don't want anyone to miss out on the excitement. So for those of you here, let's see what else we can go over real quick. Oh, there is something else we can go over. So for those of you who do not know, if you are a PC gamer, right now the Steam sale is still going on, the winter Steam sale, so you might want to see what deals you can scoop up. And also, Ghost Runner 2 on the PC is currently free. It's typically $40, but if you head on over to the Epic Games Store, it's free till tomorrow. Which is to say you can pick it up now for free, and you own it indefinitely. But if you wait till tomorrow, it's no longer going to be on offer. So, yeah. Check that out. Alright, let me pop in my earbuds, and we'll get back to it. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. So we had the very good fortune of being able to run up and kill these two enemies. The mini-boss here was sort of alerted to what was going on, but they didn't become aggro. So what we're going to try to do is see if we can stealth very carefully up behind the mini-boss, perform a stealth kill, and that'll take out one of the mini-boss's nodes, I guess you would call them, health nodes. And then they'll only have one left, and then we'll try to use a mix of the Shinobi Axe and the Ichimonji technique to break the poise of the mini boss and finish them that way. So here's to hoping. There's one. Right into the poison pool. And I'm dead. Revive. Run. Heal again. Dodge! Heal. Axe. Dodge. Heal. Ichimonji. Axe. Back. Heal. Ichimonji. Oh, heal. Ichimonji. Heal. Hit the wrong thing there. Heal again. Deflect. Ichimonji! I tried Ichimonji, nothing happened. For the love of Ichimonji! We are so close. The boss is so... We're dead. We were so close. So very, very close. But once the boss started getting really low on poise and really low on health, they kept backing away from us. And Ichimonji just... It wasn't working. Towards the end, I was hitting the buttons and the move wasn't happening. Ah! Oh my goodness. And now it's too late. The mini boss. I feel like I should just die right now. I'll just die. I feel like the key to our success is going to have to be to run in and kill those two enemies without the mini boss finding out what's going on. then sneak up, perform a stealth kill, lure the mini-boss towards the fog wall, and make it so that the mini-boss's back is always towards the fog wall, so that they can't escape, and then just press them over and over again with a mixture of Ichimonji, the Shinobi Axe, and regular attacks. And if we can do that, then I think we can win. Otherwise, I have no idea how we can beat this mini-boss. I really tried to lock on there. I don't know why lock on broke. Okay. Mini boss is good. Crouch. Okay. We have full health. That's good. There's one. Run away. Ichimonji. Axe. Sword. Dodge away. Hide. Ichimonji. Axe. Sword. Dodge away. Heal. Ichimonji. Nope. Didn't work out. Heal again. Deflect. Ichimonji. Axe. Sword. Back away. Ichimonji. Axe. Sword. Back away. Heal. Ichimonji. Sword. Axe. Oh! Oh, we did it! We did it! We did it! Oh, that was hard. Prayer bead. A loose prayer bead. Offering 4 of them at a sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Currently, the wolf has 2 beads in his possession. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. The goddess says, "Good luck, Shinobi. I've seen a lot of people struggle on this mini-boss. She's tough. She was very tough." Guy says, "May your blade strike true." Thank you, thank you. The goddess says, "I don't mean to laugh at your struggles, but for the love of Ichimonji caught me off guard." Right, it wasn't working. Maybe there's like a time delay. Like maybe you can't spam the move. Maybe you have to wait like 1 or 2 seconds. Let's see. No? It's working. So I'm not sure why I wasn't allowed to, like, basically spam the move. But it worked. It worked. Thank you for the GG's, Corporal Nim. Got him, we did indeed, Geist. Thank you for the well done, Bagotis. Geist has also redeemed Congo Racing. Congrats, Geist. Oh. Yes, that was indeed quite difficult. But that was the way. Stealth kill the other, the 2 enemies down there. And then, stealth, well, not really stealth kill, but stealth attack the mini-boss, and then you only have to worry about 1 health bar. That's why I love the axe. The axe is such a basic tool, but it's the closest you can get into Sekiro as like having a strength weapon from Dark Souls. Like, it doesn't, I don't think it deals too much damage, but it deals a lot of poise damage. And so if I can juggle that and Ichimonji, then that's not a bad strat. If I just push and push and push. Now I wonder if I can go stealth kill that guy if the rifleman will see me. I might be getting greedy here. I just really want to kill the rifleman. Or the shotgunner, I should say. Oh! No. I'm stuck. Alright, rifleman doesn't seem to see me. Yeah, nobody's here. Nobody's here at all. Stay facing just like that. Ah, that felt good. I don't think I can get back up there. I can probably get over there and pull myself up to kill the rifleman, but I'm not going to be able to like, drop down again. Oh. What? Are you whatever. Whatever. Let me jump up here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Now they're all dead. Now I feel better. Thwarted by logs, indeed. It also auto-down shielded foes, yeah. Like, I love how much poise damage it deals, and I love the fact that it, like, breaks shields instantly and staggers people for a critical. It's beautiful. Like, it's a blunt weapon, it's not a skilled thing at all, but what it does really well. And then I like the shield. The shield I used in one of my other runs off stream, where it was beneficial because I messed up one time and I just used the, like I got attacked by, I think it was like 3 or 4 enemies at the same time, and my back was against a wall and I couldn't do anything. And so I just brought out the shield. The shield is kind of like an oh no button. And I just spun it, and I was able to like knock one person into the point where I could critical, and then I performed a critical, and then I brought the shield back out, spun it again, critical the next person, and then when I only had 2 left, I could go in and just finish off the other 2 with normal sword techniques. So the shield is also really useful. Also, I got one of the prayer beads by going back to the Hirata estate. And I was trying to run through there and explore more, and I found a secret passageway, and that led me to a chest and a prayer bead. So if anyone's curious about where I got that second prayer bead from. This looks sus. This large, empty room, this looks like the area or the arena for a boss fight. And we just finished a tough mini-boss fight. I would not doubt if this were a boss room. Look at all that blood. Just because of how hard Sekiro is. Like, if this were Dark Souls, or Demon Souls, or Bloodborne, I would think that there's, like, maybe going to be a cutscene here. Maybe we'll get some story. But in Sekiro is just proving to be so punishing, I would not be surprised at all if this were a boss fight. Whatever, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Oh. Well, that's very unexpected. I really thought I was going to come into this room and maybe like a boss was going to like descend from that hole in the ceiling, or maybe like our character would stop walking and there would be a cutscene and we'd see like another shinobi or samurai walk through that passageway over there and talk to us, and then jump down and we'd have to fight them as a boss. That's really weird. This huge open cavern and there's nothing here. No boss, no mini boss, no reward. I feel like there should be a reward. There should be a chest in here. You could give me something, even if it's just upgrade materials. I'll take upgrade materials. Give me a magnetite. I'll settle for a magnetite. I need like 3 more anyway to upgrade something. I think a spear. It does feel bossy, yeah. It's very sus. Where am I now? I hope I find a, Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted. Hidden forest. This all looks very sus to me. There's an item down there. Like maybe an item there. Looks like there's a lot of items around here. That's nice. Oh, that's not an item? That's weird. Okay. Got an item down there. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's a rooster. Okay. Wow. Can I get back up there? That was rough. Sheesh. Revenge. Weeaboo Balloon of Soul. Now, if I drop down there to get that item, can I get back up? Not sure I can. Ceramic shard. Oh, maybe I can get back. Hello?
Hey you. If you know the path of Buddha, would you slay one who opposes it?
One who opposes the Buddha?
Correct. The one of whom I speak hides in an abandoned temple up ahead. He sealed away the village in a shadowy fog, so that he can fool the villagers.
An abandoned temple?
Yes, it's an old building. The door may be closed, but there should be a hole in the second floor. Come. Will you slay he who opposes Buddha? The abandoned temple he hides in is an old building. The door may be closed, but there should be a hole in the second floor.
I wonder if that means if we kill him, if all this fog will disappear. Probably not, because he said that it clouds the village, and this isn't a village, it's just... a forest. Oh, an item. Pellets, nice. Alright, it looks like there's spectral enemies down there. I think what I might do is continue going that way until I find another blue statue, and then come back and see if I can drop down there and loot the item. Hopefully the item's worth it. Multiple roosters. You will crow no more. Do roosters crow? There's a spectral enemy there. You know what this place reminds me of? This reminds me of... what is it called? The foggy forest you have to navigate in the Elden Ring DLC to get to Midra's Manse. That's what this reminds me of. We got some candy. The Abysmal Woods? Yes, thank you, Nim. What is that? You hear that noise? It's a mini boss. And it's one that we have to, like, use confetti for. Nope. I'm good. Oh, but now I can't get back up there, can I? Can I? I should have went with my first instinct. I should have just pushed ahead. Now I'm stuck. Unless I can maybe make a lucky jump and get on that branch and then get out of there that way, but I'm not sure I can pull that off. We'll see what happens. Oh, it worked. Snap seed. I wonder if we're ever going to come across, like, a new sword that allows us to fight enemies. I want to call them, like, enemies who live in death. It's an Elden Ring thing, though. Where we don't need to use confetti. Maybe we'll find a confetti sword somewhere. Hey, Glizzy, how you doing? Yeah, keep dreaming. It would be nice. I can see, like, why that wouldn't happen, because when you do use confetti, like, they kind of die really quickly. So there'd probably be some people who would use, like, the glitter sword on top of, or the confetti sword on top of, like, regular confetti to, like, instantly kill the enemies. I thought that was a person for a moment, that piece of wood jutting out of the ground there. Oh, you're joking. Another drunkard? Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Does the monkey have a sword? Oh, nobody here. Oh, this is a dangerous place. We'll have to stick to our beautiful katana. What boss have I had the most problem with? I'd say Genichiro. I think it took us several hours on Genichiro. Phase 3 wasn't too bad. Once we learned how to, like, throw back the lightning. But just getting down, like, the appropriate deflection timing in Phase 1 and 2, that was rough. You love the Genichiro fight? To some degree, I did too. Like, once I beat it, like, I almost wanted to do it again. But I only wanted to do, like, Phase 1 and 2 again. I didn't, like, really Phase 3. You died twice and messed him up? So you beat him on your second try? And please no swearing in chat. Nay, try to keep this It's not close to a G-rated stream. Even though we play M-rated games. No third try. Impressive. Yeah, it took me several hours. We first reached him on day 1. And what did we do? I think on the first day we encountered Genichiro, we practiced on him for like, I think it was like a couple of hours maybe, and I thought we beat him, but instead we just got to phase 3, and once we got to phase 3 I was like, nope, I'm done for the day. I'm finished. We had like no health left, we had no healing items left. We actually held out for a good little while though, considering we had like nothing left. But he did eventually kill us with the lightning. And so we left and we went to go do other things. And then we came back eventually and we fought him for a few more hours. And we got to phase 3 again. And we eventually sort of figured out how to beat him in phase 3, which was really just like try and jump away and dodge him as much as possible until he throws lightning. Then just jump up in the air, grab the lightning, send it back, and then run up to him, because once he gets hit with the lightning, he's kind of stunned for a little while. And then hit him like once or twice with your sword, and then just go back to just being evasive again. And then just rinse and repeat. And that's when we put him down in 3rd phase. To be honest, it's pretty easy. Easiest Souls game in your opinion. I've heard people say that. People say that when it comes to their first try, Sekiro is probably one of the hardest games in the Souls series, if not the hardest game. But then once you beat it, and you go back to try to play it again because you got down sort of the groove, like you've memorized the patterns and everything, they say like New Game Plus and beyond, it becomes the easiest of all the Souls games. Because nothing really changes. You're just doing all the same things you did last time. Yeah, another mini-boss. It's just, the health bars are maybe a bit longer. Maybe you don't do as much poise damage as you did before. But you know all the boss patterns. You know all the mini-boss patterns. And so basically you just replicate that, and you can beat the game again. So... when he gets up after the 3rd phase, you nearly got a heart attack. You thought it was 4 phases. Yeah, I was a little worried about that too. Like when he got up and started talking again, I was like, "Are you serious? There's actually if there's a 4th phase, I'm done trying for the day. We'll come back and do this again some other time." But I know that he just kind of like disappears. So I'm guessing at some point we're gonna have to fight him again. I don't know what to do here. And don't tell me. And what's your soul's history, Glizzy? We've been trying to get through all of the... There's someone down there. We've been trying to get through all the FromSoft Souls games on this channel in roughly release order. I think I'm just going to try to jump down there, see what happens. And so far, we've beaten the original 2009 release of Demon Souls on the PS3. And we beat Dark Souls Remastered. Oh, he's a spirit. Oh, interesting. So you can kill ghosts, but they don't drop anything. I mean, that makes me feel better, though. I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to kill them at all, because they're ghosts. Okay. Then we beat Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Then Dark Souls 3. And then we went on to Bloodborne. And then Elden Ring. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, there's archers near around me. Ah! Lots of upgrade materials, that's good. Ah! Run away! Oh! Oh, be nice. Get out of his way. And then after Bloodborne, we went to Elden Ring. And now we're here. You hate this part? Oh, finally. Okay, here we go. You want to play the Dark Souls games? You only played them a bit when you were a kid. They are fun. Oh my goodness! Ow! I wonder if this is the boss? Or if this is a helpful NPC. That looks like a merchant there. They have the merchant bell. Oh, can I eavesdrop on a ghost conversation? Is that what's going to happen here? There's 3 of them. Maybe I should just ignore them. Looks like I have to get up there. Oh, there's someone hanging there, too. And then jump on the roof. Four of them? Oh, boy. Poor merchant, man. Serves you right for stringing up Merchant Man. I really hope there's another blue statue around here, though. Because if this is the run just to get to the boss, that's tough. You have to potentially pass through 2 mini-bosses. I mean, granted, if you kill the mini-bosses on the way here, you're not going to have to worry about the mini-bosses later. This looks sus. Oh. I thought maybe I could put my back against the wall and it would flip around. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is very bad. Okay. So ghosts can also go invisible. Trying to see if I can make the camera glitch through the wall. But yeah, when I first started playing the Souls games, I didn't really know what to think of them. I enjoyed them. I almost didn't play them. I almost never got into the series. All I had ever heard about the Souls games before was that they were hard. And that was literally the only thing I had ever heard about them. And I'm like, I don't want to play a game that's hard just because it's hard. That holds no appeal to me. If the story's good, if the gameplay's good, like, that's what I care about. If it's hard, if it's easy, like, I don't really mind the difficulty so long as it's fun. But I never heard anyone who ever played a Souls game say it was fun. All I ever heard them say was that it's hard. And I'm like, then I don't care. But uh-huh. I wonder if you get close enough to them if they become visible. Because there were 3 people down. Yep, they do. Nice. Ooh, skill point. Sweet. But then I started following 3 different Souls streamers. And at the time, I didn't know they were Souls streamers, because they were each streaming something different. There was Bruki Kazooie, who was streaming something Nintendo related. I don't remember what it was now. And I don't typically go looking for Nintendo streamers, but I think I followed her over in a raid. And I liked her personality. And So I dropped her a follow. That was not worth it for ceramic shards. And, yeah, I thought she was pretty cool. I followed her for a while. I still am. She just hasn't streamed in a long time, but I'm still following her. And then another one was Life Free. And at the time, she was streaming Doki Doki Literature Club, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And then I also follow Charles Q. Banks, so I think he's actually streaming right now. I think he's doing some Path of Exile too. And he was streaming Anthem at the time, which is also one of my favorite games. And so I followed each of those 3 Soul streamers for those different games, and then eventually they all went back to playing Souls games. And like I said, I wasn't interested in the Souls games, but I was like, you know what? I'd like the streamers. I like their personalities. And so I'll just hang out in their stream. Oh, I can kind of see in here. I'll just hang out in their stream and, you know, just chill. And then by watching them play Souls games, Doki Doki's based it is. By watching them play Souls games, I was like, you know what? Yeah, this does look hard, but it doesn't look hard for the sake of being hard. It looks like it rewards you if you're patient. It rewards you if you take notice of, like, enemy attack patterns. It doesn't look like it's hard just because it's hard. It looks like there's a point behind the difficulty. And I like that. I'm okay with that. Hear footsteps. And so I said, you know what? I might want to try the Soul series. I don't know if I'll be any good at it, and I don't know if I'll like it. But I mean, it looks like they're having fun. And so I'm willing to give it a try. You know, see what happens. And so a long time ago, Trimmer says, by the way, I started Wo Long. It's destroying me. I can't get used to it. Feels weird as a game. Yeah, I think I saw you talk about that in either Lady Neelafar's stream, or not stream, Discord, or maybe it was EFB Discord. Yeah, I mean, not every game is for every person. But a lot of people do love that game. It won Gamer's Choice for Game of the Year. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, but I wanted to try the Souls series. And so a long time ago, my cousin gave me his physical copy of Demon Souls for the PlayStation 3. And I never had any intention of playing it. But he played it. He beat it. I don't remember if he got the Platinum Trophy or not. But he liked it, and he went to go trade it in at a game shop, and they offered him $5. And he's like, I'm not going to trade this in for $5. It's worth way more than that. This is a great game. And then he's like, do you want it? And I'm like, I'm probably never going to play it. I heard this series was really hard, so, you know, it'll just collect dust in my collection. And he's like, that's fine, you can have it. And I'm like, well, do you at least want $5 for it? And he's like, no. I'd rather just you have it. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. Is that an enemy up there? Looks like it's moving, whatever it is. I can't tell. It looks like it's something holding two blades. You know, I'm not going to go that way. That's fine. There you are. And so I had that copy from a long time ago. And so I popped it in my PS3. And we started to play it. And as it turns out, I really liked it. And I guess I'm gonna go that way. Oh, those are dead roosters. That's the way I came from. And so yeah, we played through Demon's Souls. We chose the Magician class. Thought it was a lot of fun. Which direction is he facing? Okay. Too late. Ooh. Our first bit of adamantite. Nice. But yeah, we beat Demon's Souls, and we had so much fun. We played it 2 more times. We got the Platinum Trophy, and I was hooked. Then from there, I went and invested in buying all 3 Dark Souls games. We beat those. And then we played through Bloodborne. And then, yeah, Elden Ring. And I wasn't ever sure if we'd get into Sekiro. Kind of for the same reasons that I almost never got into Souls. I had just heard that people said Sekiro is really hard. I never heard anyone... Well, actually, that's not true. I heard one person say Sekiro was really good. In fact, it was their favorite Souls game. But I never heard anyone else say Sekiro was good, just that it was hard. And so I left it up to a vote for our community in the Discord channel. And people said they wanted to see me stream it. So here we are. And I have to say, so far, at least as far as the first playthrough goes, this is the hardest Souls game or Souls-like game I have ever played. Not only are the bosses that I've encountered in this game hard, but the mini-bosses in this game are a lot harder than the main bosses in a lot of the other Souls games. So it's been an adjustment period, we'll say that. But I am enjoying it. And I think part of what makes this difficult is that in the other Souls games, you can sort of create your own character. You can decide the way that you like to play. I thought I heard footsteps. You can decide the way that you like to play, whether it's strength build or dex build or magic build or whatever. And you can sort of base your combat style around that. And you can't really do that in Sekiro. Like, to some extent you can. You know, there are different skill books you can invest in. And some seem to cater towards just all-out combat, like the Ashina book. And then some seem to cater more towards, like, stealth, like the Shinobi skill book. Oh. There you are. I still hear footsteps. Now I don't hear him anymore. But yeah, Sekiro is not about, it's not so much about finding out how you like to play and then playing in that way. It's testing the different kinds of skills you can learn and then playing in that way. So it requires more adaptability. Trima says, might have to just push through it, as in push through Wolong. Maybe. Maybe once you get down a couple of bosses, it'll click and you'll be okay. Demon Souls as an intro to Souls is brutal. I thought it was okay. I didn't think Demon Souls was that hard. Like, even my first playthrough, I didn't think it was that hard. I think it took a while for me to get down, because I just wasn't used to Souls at all. But I think if someone's used to Souls and they go into Demon Souls, it's probably one of the easier games in the series. But interesting nonetheless. And Lady Nilafar has redeemed Hydrate. Very well, lady. Also, we have an ad starting in about 5 seconds. Should last about 3 minutes, and then we should have about an hour of uninterrupted stream time. So, let me go use the restroom now. When I come back, I shall hydrate, and we shall try to continue making our way through the Hidden Forest. BRB. Okay, we're back again. Alright. Let's continue trying to navigate the forest. I have an idea of where I'm supposed to go. I just don't want to go there. I think we have to go towards the drunkard and his monkeys. His monkey samurai. We may not have to fight that mini-boss, but it looks like we have to go that way. And then climb on the tree branch and use that to get on top of this this building here. Okay, let us honor Lady's hydration redemption. Cheers, lady. Have to go where the drunkard and monkeys are. I'm betting we do, but I could be. So we have to get up there and maybe use our up to the second floor. I don't see any other way up there. Yeah, jump from there onto that branch, and that'll take us around. I will say some things about this grappling hook are sus. Like, at times you can grab onto stuff. Like, this is game logic. This isn't like if I can do one, I should be able to do the other one. This doesn't make sense. It's kind of like in the old Resident Evil games, walking up to a wooden door, and it's like, you need a key. And you're like, but I have a shotgun. Can I just, like, blast a hole through the door and just, like, open it that way? Dabbed, like, I can pull myself up on other rooftops. And I just threw my grappling hook into a tree and pulled myself up. Why can't I just do that with the roof? No, you have to go around. Fine, I'll go around. These are the monkeys. I don't want to fight the monkeys. Or the drunkard. I just beat a mini-boss, and it was a hard mini-boss. I don't want to fight another mini-boss. Looks like I have to get right there where that monkey is. I mean, maybe I could drop down, run that way, jump, hurl my grappling hook into that broken tree branch near the monkey, pull myself up, and then just run in that direction. Maybe that'll work. You think so? Oh, what is this? Do we have another way here? Do we have another way across? Is that what this is? Maybe, but we're gonna be seen if we do this. Well, whatever. Oh! That went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. Nice. Very nice. There's probably other stuff over there. I hope somewhere in this room is a shortcut or checkpoint statue. I don't want to have to do this run every time. Maybe we'll get lucky and it won't even be a boss. Pretty sure it will be, though. Pretty sure it will be. I don't want to do this. I'm 3 flasks short on heals. I can jump in there and get a free stealth kill. This is a mini-boss. I don't know what it's capable of. He's dangerous? I bet he's dangerous. I don't really have much to lose, though. Like, 600 coin isn't too much at this point in the game. I already have a skill point log, so, I mean, that's not too much.